Hey guys, so I thought I would make a video because I haven't made one in a really long time and I do apologize for that. Work has been ridiculously busy and I'm still getting into, proper patterns and just marking is piling up. Like I have a stack of books I have to mark for the week coming up and I'm very tired and I've been kind of out of it lately because a lot of stuff has been going on with some of the other Canadians, and it's been kind of a trip, honestly. A lot of office politics and taking care of each other and sort of letting it hit each of us one by one that this is our life now, and we're in a new country and we don't really know each other, and we've kind of created this sort of artificial family, and it's naturally atrophying because we don't actually have all that in common because we are essentially just kind of strangers who are thrown together. And okay, that actually sounds a lot more dramatic than I wanted it to. I'm fine. I don't want anyone to start freaking out. I'm fine. My roommate Becca's fine. Like the two of us are good. It's just the last few weeks and the end of the summer had sort of become like a really bad episode of like Jersey Shore. Everyone going a bit, cabin fevery and lots of like in-house drama and just stupid stuff that kind of make us realize like, ugh, okay, we can't act like a giant 15-person Canadian family. Like that just it won't work. We're gonna end up hating each other. So we sort of splintered off into natural smaller groups of friends and acquaintances and trying not to get all caught up in each other's crap. And it's just been a really trippy few days. We've had a number of Canadians actually either get fired or forced to resign or have decided to leave and go back to Canada just within the first few weeks of work. So things have been really shooken up and shaken up. It's Friday. I'm tired. As soon as I punch out, I'm not an English teacher anymore. I need to be me, and I have to remember who that is. Because this job does take a lot out of you, and I love it. I do. I'm not in remotely any danger of wanting to come home to Canada. I mean, I miss Canada and I miss my family and I miss my old students. God, I miss my old students. Because the kids here are totally different. The attitudes to education is totally different, and it's a lot of work to sort of build a relationship and build a classroom that functions properly. Because it's not Canada, and that's becoming abundantly clear to me. So it just makes my job a little bit more difficult. But I still want to do it. I still want to be here and work here and live here, and that's always kind of been a goal of mine to teach in the UK and to teach other like elsewhere in the world. So that's still my motivation. But I've been so emotionally drained these last couple days because I'm taking care of people. I've always, ever since high school, Chloe will remember this if she's watching. I was always kind of people's sounding board. People generally, they came to me with their problems because they knew I wouldn't tell anyone. I'm a very trustworthy person, and I have just like this boundless sort of compassion. And yes, tell me your problems, and yes, it's gonna be okay. And I won't give you advice if you don't ask for it. And I won't tell anyone, and I don't judge because I don't. And I'm there for other people, kind of, and that's just kind of the role that I've played since I was very young. I've always been very nurturing and very maternal, and it's just kind of working with kids from an early age has definitely fostered that. So since I was about 11 years old, I've really kind of learned this crazy deep empathy for other people. So people here have been, unloading all of their drama on me and asking for opinions and just, I need to vent for 5 seconds. Can I just, talk to you for a minute? I'm like, always, of course, that's my job, that's what I do, everything's gonna be fine, and doing that constantly for the last maybe 7 to 10 days has just been really draining on me as a person. And then if you add, taking care of hundreds of kids, it's insane. And not only taking care of them, but being responsible for their learning And knowing that your ass is on the line if they don't learn certain things, or if they don't show progress, or if you're not keeping up with their marking or assigning homework properly. And then you add to that, of course, that the majority of my students are not, they haven't even hit puberty yet. They're children, right? Like, these kids are between 10 and 14 years old. And teaching that age group is just really new for me. And so I am much more like a mother than I am a teacher. And that's really, really zapping my energy. And it's just, I'm tired. I'm really tired of taking care of other people, and I just need time to take care of me because I haven't been taking care of me. I'm so tired. I can't stress that enough. I'm exhausted. I'm emotionally drained. I'm physically drained. I love everyone around me, okay? They're all my friends and I care for them very deeply. But I'm so tired of not being listened to myself, and I have my own issues. I'm not going to burden you guys with them just because that's how I am. That's my instinctual response. I won't bring it up with other people. I'm not going to burden people with my shit because clearly other people are experiencing a lot more heavy things, and so it's all I can do then to take care of them and to listen to them and to be there for them and all of that. And so, in comparison to all of their problems, like, for example, I'm not going to use any names or whatever, but a Canadian who just recently decided to resign, she was having a horrible time and she needed to come back home. She needs to go back to Canada. So we came to that decision, and I was coaching her and basically being her therapist. And at the same time, I'm going through, I have a couple things going on myself with, this friend of mine who's going through a really, really tough time, and I haven't heard from him in about 11 days. So I'm wondering how he's doing, and I'm worried sick, but I can't get in touch with him. So that's driving me crazy. But in comparison, or by comparison, fucking English, by comparison, my problem just seems so much smaller than everyone else's, so why would I bring them up? And so I keep it inside, and then I'm just going nuts, trying to balance everything, and it's not working. So I'm really tired. That's just the way it is, and that's another reason why I haven't been making these so regularly, just because I've been so caught up in trying to handle everything and deal with stuff and just, like, not fail anybody, not fail myself, not fail my students, not fail the faculty, all of that crap. So there's a lot of, pardon the expression, there's a lot of balls in the air. I'm juggling and I don't have enough arms, and it's exhausting. Like, I'm fine. I'm okay. I'll be fine. I'm gonna come out of this. There's light at the end of the tunnel and all that, Buddhist bullshit that I try to think about, but I just it's been really hard, and yeah, that's what's going on. Like, I'm good. The kids are fine. Okay, they're not fine. Half of them are great. The other half I want to slap across the face, but of course I can't do that. And it makes me miss the Canadian system a lot, where the kids are self-motivated and they want to be in class and they know that there's the threat of failure. But here, kids don't get fails. They just get moved along, and they just get moved down, like, a level of ability. So there's really no consequence. So the kids are shittier. Like, the standards are a lot lower, and that freaks me out because I'm not used to dealing with that. I'm used to dealing with, like, IB level kids. And I can't do half the stuff that I'm used to doing with them, the lesson plans that I want to do or whatever. So I'm frustrated. I'm gonna stick with it. Like I said before, there's no doubt in my mind that this is where I'm supposed to be. I'm gonna finish out my contract here. Maybe, if I'm lucky, I'll find somewhere else to work in another school in the UK. But I'm not in danger of hightailing it back to Canada anytime soon. So I guess that's a positive. I wish I had more exciting things to say. I really don't. Things are really grim here right now. I'm gonna try and take care of myself and just get through my marking, and then have a weekend about me for once, which is strange for me, just in general. But lately, I really, really need it, and I'm gonna have to be selfish and just take care of myself. So that's happening. It's gonna involve a lot of junk food and Netflix and staying in bed and maybe seeing a couple friends, maybe, but a lot of, like, and it's so unfortunate to say as well, but like these people that I've grown to really appreciate and really love as individuals, as a group, they're toxic and they drive me nuts. And I can't take care of them anymore. I'm so finished with that because I have to take care of myself and then I have to take care of like 100 kids. So I'm kind of full up, all right? Like my heart is done caring about other people for now. Because I'm not a callous person. I'm not a bitch. Like I will continue to open my heart to all these people and to other people and countless new people that I meet and everything because that's just how I am. But right now, I can't afford that. I will go crazy and just dissolve in a puddle of tears every time someone, says, "Oh, you look tired. Are you okay?" And I'm just gonna be like, "Nah, I need to talk to somebody." So, and that's not sexy. So I'm just not gonna do that. But yeah. So that's what's up. I miss my kids really like a lot. Because you guys were fantastic, and the kids here are nothing like what I'm used to back home. I miss my old students. I see you guys on Facebook and Instagram and Twitter and everything, and it looks like you guys are really settling into CEGEP life, those of you who have graduated and everything, and those of you guys who are in grade 11 now, good luck. You know, keep going the way you're going, and I want to see all your grad sweaters when they're in and everything and all of that crazy stuff. And I miss my friends back home as well, like Chloe and Phil. Hi, I miss you guys like a lot. Young, I miss you too. I'm dying without you guys to drink with and hang out with and just like do absolutely nothing. I haven't done nothing in days. I'm always doing something, and that's driving me crazy. I just need days where I'm like, you know what? Fuck it. Just fuck it. I have to do that, and there's no time. So I'm really looking forward to the October half-term break. My plans for Glasgow kind of hit the fan for reasons I really don't want to go into right now. It's fine. So it looks like I'm having a staycation here in fucking Grimsby. But yeah, so that's what's going on, and this video is crazy long, but I felt like you guys deserved an honest update about what's happening, and I'm not always sweetness and light. This is really what's going on. This is why I've been so shitty about making proper videos, because I'm so busy, and I'm so tired, and I'm so sad. Like, I'm sad, but I say that with a smile, obviously. Like, I'm very tired. I wish I had better words, but I don't. So deal with it. What are you gonna do? Yeah, so I suck at ending these. I'm sorry. I'm just gonna say goodbye, and I love you, and I miss you, and don't set anything on fire, and yeah, till I make another one. Bye.